Look at that. Finally, blue sky in South Florida. We haven't had blue sky in forever in South Florida because it's been raining every day, all day. Anyway, welcome back to Matsu and Drive. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jeremy, and today we're gonna do some crazy stuff. So, first thing we need to do is we have an appointment at Autorama. For those that have been following me, Autorama is the company that's gonna make the wrap, or is gonna print the wrap and install it on my car. So they sent me the last design for this car, or the last design for the wrap, and I think I like it. We just need to tweak it a little bit. Then we have to head to RareFab because we need to install the front brake pads on this car. They're kind of iffy. And since we're gonna be at RareFab, might as well just go ahead and measure the wing that we're gonna put. So we don't want to go too crazy on the wing. That the wing is gonna look like it's gonna overpower the car. Another thing we have to do is we have to wash the car because we have a car meetup, a BMW little car meetup tonight around 5. So we need to wash the car, make it pretty, so people don't judge. I know no one is gonna judge. No one is gonna judge. Anyway, stay tuned.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection is something that problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them.
How shit. That's it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You too. I'm so sorry. You too. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I love the purple. Love the purple. So we just got to Autorama, and I'm actually excited to see, you know, the final design on a big screen, because every time that I've seen this, or I have seen my design, it's always on my cell phone because I'm always on the road. But I'm actually excited to see what it looks like on a big screen, and with the touches that I'm gonna give it, I think it's gonna look way better. So let's see what Paulo has inside for us, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. The man, the myth, Paulo, the owner of Autorama. How are you, Paulo?
Good, how are you?
Perfect. Was it hard?
I have a couple changes that I did after the first one you saw it, but it was very hard. You see it.
So check this out, the wrap is ready to get printed. This thing's gonna look insane. So when I got here, Paulo had the last design that he sent me, which is a badass design. Now, so I tweaked it a little bit. We added a few colors, we added a few lines, we added the people that are helping us with this project, and the wrap looks insane. It looks insane. I can't wait to print that thing and put it on the car. So Paulo said bring the car in like 2 days because he has to order the paper, and so we can get this project going. So I guess in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I need to get the car washed and bring it in like 2 days so they can start doing that. And the reason why he needs it in 3 days is because, of course, like I said, he's gonna order paper, and we have a car show, Cars and Coffee, next weekend that we wanna be there. So he's gonna have it ready for that weekend, so we can go to Cars and Coffee and you know, show the car, because the car is gonna look insane. Even though it's not gonna have the chassis mounted yet, it's still gonna look great. Still gonna look great. So now let's say bye to Paulo because we need to head to RareFab because we have to change the front pads on the car. Time to leave. Let's head over to RareFab now. But before we go, Paulo, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll be bringing the car Wednesday so we can start putting this wrap and get this ball rolling.
Let's do it.
Stay tuned. That was good! just arrived at the home of fast engines in South Florida. So yeah, we need to figure it out. What we're gonna do with the chassis mounted wing, because I don't know how wide I want to go. And of course, I don't want to make it too short. I don't want to make it short that the car is gonna eat the wing. I want to have a good ratio. That's the word. I want to have a good ratio on the car. So I'm here at RareFab because Will has to, we have to get the measuring tape to go on the back and check how wide I want to go on this thing. Do I want to go like until here? Do I want to go all the way out until the fender and be, straight with the fender? I don't know. What do you guys tell me? What do you guys think? Tell me. Should I go super wide? Should I stay within range, but not like super wide? Or should I go just, not that wide at all? Let me know in the comments. Coming to RareFab for me is like going to a gun store. I'm always amazed with the stuff that they have inside. Look at this guy here. Side by side, a Polaris side by side. Huh. So yeah, I wonder if the owner got tired of the mud and now wants to see some speed and they're gonna supercharge, or they're going to turbocharge that thing. Everything in RareFab is possible. You just have to have enough money to make it happen though. Yep. Nothing comes here for a cage only. They usually put a blower after that. You don't think the wing is gonna overpower the car since it doesn't have a wide body kit?
Well, not if you size it correctly. So that's all. It all comes down to it being sized correctly.
On December 21st, so we're gonna make it fully 85. My wife was like, "Are you sure she's not gonna die?" I'm like, "Well, you don't go to the surgery and be like, can you assure me I'm gonna come out alive from the surgery?" Right.
Well, I mean, is the guy that's tuning it not confident in it, or?
Oh no, he's totally confident. The only thing is the crank hub. But the tuner says the problem with the crank hub is that it's a material problem from BMW. It's not like a tuning problem.
It's a material strength. It's a physical strength issue.
So it's like, but he said, I have seen them blowing up, but it's not like an amount of cars that you would say, oh, this is a real problem. Even though people online make it a problem. They're like, oh, 3 exploded out of 12,000 that they sold. It's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I make jokes about the crank hub. I'm like, she might go, she might not go. So that's what I need on the Beamer. Some Nito 305s. That's what I need to get traction. I just have to change the rear wheel. Yeah, that's something I need to order like yesterday. Now we need to measure the wing, or we need to measure the back of the car so we can see how wide or how the length of the wing that we're gonna put on the back, because we don't want to overpower we don't want the wing to be so big that it's gonna overpower the car, and then the car is gonna look funny. So we need to measure, and so we can go ahead and order the wing that we need so Will can fabricate the mounts that we have to put on the M3 F80. Stay tuned.
Basically, 70 to 74 is going to be the sweet spot.
70, 74?
Yeah, something like that.
You heard the man. 74 inches. That's what we need to get to make this beauty.
Yeah, if we do 74, it'll be practically dead flush with the rear fender, and that'll keep the car nice and square. It'll look really aggressive without being too wide.
Yeah, that's what we need. Aggressive without being too wide.
The last thing we need, because right now the mirror technically sticks out like a ½ inch from the rear fender. So yeah, we just don't need anything wider than the mirrors. Don't need you clipping toll booths.
I guess it's my time now to order that wing and get this thing started. Stay tuned. So what are we doing? There you go. So what are we doing?
All right, so we just put new pads on the car. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and basically bed the pads, which is kind of like a break-in procedure to make sure that you don't glaze them the first time that you use them. Everybody has their own set pattern that they do, but basically what we like to do is we like to do a 20 to 5, 50 to 5, 60 to 5, 80 to 5, and then 50 to 5, and then 30 to 5. And that's basically you're going 30 miles an hour and then you hard brake all the way down to 5 miles an hour. You never want to completely stop because that actually starts the glazing process. Like, you need to stay rolling, and then once you do all those steps, then you drive around for a little bit to let them cool before you park the car, and you don't put the handbrake up, and all of that stuff is to help seat a race pad. Street pads are nowhere near as touchy with that stuff, but we still go through the same procedures like it's the same thing.
Holy cow. I didn't know there were a procedure for brake pads.
Alright, so we're gonna do the 20 to 5 first. You got your seatbelt on?
I have my seatbelt on.
Are you sure that you're bracing up for this?
Do it.
1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna do 40 to 5. Braking.
Braking. Ah! Ding!
60 to 5. Braking.
Holy cow!
That was 60 to 5, so now we gotta do 80 to 5.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Braking.
Braking! Holy cow!
Alright, so now we're doing 50. Braking.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta do 30 and braking.
Go!
So you can see the smoke coming off the
Yeah.
because now we have to let the pads cool down, because if we just come to a stop and then let the pads sit in that one spot of the rotor, the two of them will superheat and you can potentially warp the rotor or glaze the pad.
And there you go. Brake pad procedures at RareFab. I think everyone that has done brake pads for me, I guess they me.
Well, like I said, on a street car, it's not really super critical because you don't have to preheat the compound in order to get it to work properly. And like, you can cause a racing compound to delaminate by not properly heat cycling it. So it's not really too important on a street car, but it does make a small difference. So why not do it the right way?
So we are done at RareFab. The brake pads are done. The brake pads that I had before, they were done. They were done. Thank God we replaced them for brand new ones, and now we are set to hit the road. The problem that I was having is that they were making a noise. I guess brake pads, when they're wearing out, they make a noise so you understand what's going on. So that was my problem. So fixed it. RareFab did it in like 15 minutes. So that's said, now it's time to eat something because I'm starving. And just like that, this vlog is done. I hope you guys learned a lot. I actually did. I didn't know you had to do that to the brake pads when they changed them. I'd never done that, but I mean, RareFab know their stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys tune next week, because next week we're gonna do the unveiling of the new wrap done by Autorama. So stay tuned.